get into the second segment, which is going to be the FAWSL match week results. 3 matches were made up at the weekend because of different postponements and things like that. The FAWSL wanted to squeeze in those games right before play resumed after the international break because this would be the ideal time to do it. So some players played on Wednesday and then had to come back to England and play on Sunday, which, hey, they're professionals. That's just kind of part of the gig. But anyway, 3 matches were made up at the weekend. Who all played? Arsenal and Aston Villa played. Birmingham City and Manchester City played. And Everton and Tottenham played. All very excellent games to keep your eyes on. How did they all turn out? Arsenal won by a scoreline of 4 to Aston Villa's 0. Who all scored for Arsenal? It all came in the second half. That's the game I actually watched because all 3 of them happened at the same time, so I couldn't watch all 3. Vivian Miedema opened the scoring in the 58th minute. She received a cross from the right wing and tapped it into the left side of goal, which was super exciting. I really enjoy seeing her golden boot goal tally just rise up and up and up. The second goal of the game came from Jordan Nobbs in the 67th minute. Vivian Miedema actually almost got her brace here. She shot it. It was saved by the keeper. It was rebounded to Jordan Nobbs, who put it into the back of the net. So good on Jordan Nobbs also for getting a score in that game. The third goal of the game came from the honorable, the wonderful Katie McCabe in the 73rd minute. If you have not seen this goal, please go onto the FA Player and watch this goal right now. This was a belter, I believe, from about 25 yards out, if I'm not mistaken. She crushed it. She absolutely crushed this ball, and it hit the back of the net so hard, it basically bounced off it like a bouncy ball on concrete. It was really cool to see. Good on Katie McCabe for that. I'm sure that's a big confidence booster. Then, last but not least, Lisa Evans capped off the scoring in the 88th minute. She received a cross from the outside the penalty area and headed it into goal. So really cool to see Lisa Evans get onto the pitch, get some minutes, and also score. So good on Arsenal for this game because it wasn't really looking too good for them going into the international break, and now every point matters. So this is a good start for the rest of the season for them. The second game was Birmingham City and Manchester City. Manchester City won this one by a scoreline of 4 to Birmingham City's 0. Who all scored for Manchester City? Sammy Mewey had a brace. Despite not being able to play in the She Believes Cup, she came back in great form. She scored in the 40th minute and in the 52nd minute, so she scored a good portion of the goals for Manchester City that game. Lauren Hemp scored just a minute after Sam Ewis' second goal, so in the 53rd minute to extend their lead. And then last but not least, Caroline Weir scored in the 66th minute to cap off the scoring and solidify Manchester City's result. So Manchester City just keeps on steamrolling everybody and keeps on winning. I still stand by. They're going to win out and they're going to win the WSL and they'll win the Champions League. Mark my words, there's a good chance it'll happen. Last but not least, we had Tottenham and Everton. This was a really tight game going off of 2 teams who really, really needed points. Everton came out on top in this one. Everton won by a scoreline of 3 to Tottenham's 2. Who scored for Tottenham? Addison scored in the 35th minute and Davis scored in the 57th minute. And then for Everton, Valerie Govan, the French woman, scored a brace in the 8th minute, opening up the scoring, and then 10 minutes later in the 18th minute. And then their loan signing, Jill Scott, scored in the 61st minute, scoring her first goal for the Toffees since joining. So really exciting results all the way around. Guys, what do you make of the results around the FAWSL? Feel free to jump down in the comments below and let me know what you think.